It began on an ordinary day, when Arun was exploring near a small house beside the forest. Nothing seemed unusual at first. The familiar sounds of the world surrounded them, but Arun had the feeling that something nearby deserved a closer look. Rustling leaves, warm sunlight, and distant birdsong filled the air as Arun stopped and listened. One thing became clear. Arun needed to understand what was happening before the clue disappeared. The goal was simple: follow the evidence, observe carefully, and discover what connected the first strange sign to the mystery. They began with the simplest clue. Near the first discovery, Arun noticed a second detail that had been easy to miss. It did not solve the mystery, but it showed them where to look next. Just then, Sky arrived. Sky noticed that Arun was staring at the same unusual place. Instead of laughing at the mystery, Sky became curious too. Together, they compared what each had noticed. They immediately realized that neither had seen the whole picture. Arun continued carefully, using what they had learned from the previous discovery. Just then, Sky arrived. Sky noticed that Arun was staring at the same unusual place. Instead of laughing at the mystery, Sky became curious too. Together, they compared what each had noticed. They immediately realized that neither had seen the whole picture, but the path forward was not obvious. Something prevented them from reaching the next clue. It was not dangerous, but it required them to stop and think. The new clue changed their understanding. What had seemed like a single strange event was actually part of a larger pattern. Arun and Sky returned mentally to every earlier observation and began connecting them. They tried one route and soon realized it was the wrong one. The mistake cost them time, but it also revealed something useful. The path they had chosen explained why the earlier clue had been misleading. They stopped for a moment. No one spoke. Arun watched carefully while Sky listened. Slowly, a repeated movement caught their attention. This time, they changed their approach. Instead of forcing the problem to give them an answer, they designed a small test. They made one careful change and waited to see what happened. The new obstacle was bigger than the first one. They could not solve it by repeating what had already failed. They needed to combine everything they had learned so far. Working together changed everything. One observation corrected another, and one idea improved the next. Little by little, the final path became visible. Inside a quiet clearing surrounded by tall trees, they found another important clue. It was not a random object. It matched something they had noticed earlier. For the first time, Arun could see that the separate clues belonged to the same story. The answer was confirmed. The original mystery had a simple explanation hidden inside a series of details. Arun smiled because the journey had been about more than finding the answer. It had been about learning how to find one. On the way home, Arun thought about the first strange sign. It seemed so small at the beginning. Now it felt like the first page of a much larger story. Sky smiled, and neither of them needed to say much. The adventure ended, but the questions did not. As Arun looked at the familiar world around them, ordinary things seemed a little more interesting. There would always be something new to notice, another question to ask, and another discovery waiting somewhere nearby.